Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction to Kick About the Ball in the Park at Ibrox as Rangers beat St Johnstone very convincingly by 4-0 at a hot day, very hot day. I am Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson.
How we doing? That's how it should be. 4-0 at Ibrox against a very poor St Johnstone team, but a very enjoyable day apart from the heat because it is absolutely scorching.
It is, and Scott Gemmell, the Manscaped products working overtime, mate.
Yes, they are indeed, and yeah, it's like being back in Seville with this heat, but thankfully the scoreline reflects better than it did in Seville.
Thankfully, mate, yes. So yes, when you think of Rangers v St Johnstone and you think of it being at Ibrox, that is exactly what you want it to be, and that is the biggest praise I can give the team. That's what we're always looking for. A very convincing win against a rather poor side, but we can't really ask for much more than that. A very convincing win in the end. Starting 11 was McLaughlin, Tavernier, Goldson, Davis, Barisic, Lundstrom, Jack, Tillman, Wright, Matondo and Cholak. Got it right. Got it right. First half, Ali, again, all Rangers really, nothing coming from St Johnstone at all. They literally have nothing that I can remember. They had a shot from McLaughlin, straight down McLaughlin's throat, really, easy as you like for him, and it was dominated by Rangers.
Yeah, it was all Rangers again. They had one cross ball I remember that came in the box. I think Goldson and Davies kind of get mixed up, but nothing really came from it. But apart from that, all Rangers once again. We look good, Rangers again, moving the ball well. St Johnstone, we'll probably come on then. I know I've only played 3 teams in the league this season, but they're the poorest we've played so far. I mean, they've got throwbacks in terms of O'Halloran, Stevie May, Jamie Murphy. I mean, it's like going back in time, but they'll struggle this season. But dominant by Rangers, and we were just waiting for that first goal.
We were. Scotia, I'm going to admit it, so the boys that sit next to me that watch this pod won't dig me up for not saying it, and have hit that cross for Tillman, mate. I said, that's shite. I generally said that. Honestly, hand on my heart, I did, but Tillman has he has an unbelievable skill in making a less than decent ball into the box turn into a goal.
He does indeed. I know they had that wee thing out in the fan village today that if he can jump higher than Tillman, I've seen that. But he's really impressed me since he's come in. He's a breath of fresh air in terms of that wee link-up play that I think we've been missing. Does it better than I think Aribo ever did, and that's us only seen him for 4 games. So the way things are looking, I think Tillman is going to be a very, very important player for us.
He was the standout again for me in that first half especially. I thought he was tremendous. Half time 1-0, we stood and spoke to each other for about 3 minutes in the concourse, but it was too warm, so I had to go back out to try and get any air that there was into the second half, mate, and we just upped the gears. And Matondo, really, I thought he shone in this half. There was a bit of a sloppy moment he had, yes, I get that, but a lot of it was coming through him and Tillman in that second half.
He was very good second half, Matondo. I always want a winger. I know we keep going on about it. I want him to go at the full back, and he did go at the full back, and he had the beating of him every time he went. He was impressive, Matondo, in the second half. That's what you want from him, because if you not get Ryan Kent, somebody needs to step up, and I thought he did the second half, Matondo. Tillman just gets better and better each game. I mean, you admit, this boy's only 20 years of age, Tillman. He plays as if he's been here for years. He's so calm and composed on the ball, never looks flustered. I think he's a special talent for us going forward, and I'm excited to see more of him. But yeah, like I agree with you, Karen. We just upped the gears a couple more, and we just looked every time we went up the park we were going to score, to be honest. Yeah,
and then Matondo does so well, Scotia, so well to win the ball back, not giving up, and it falls very kindly to Cholak, who turns round, swivels, and does exactly what he has been brought here to do, to score goals, mate.
Yeah, I love this goal because it's a goal that we've not really seen from Rangers often enough recently, and it's reminiscent of a Boyd Yelovich type of goal. I thought. Really good. I quite like Matondo playing out on the left. You know, I think he was brought in more as a right winger, but playing him out on the left, we've not seen that too often when we've got the playing on the other side of the wing. So I thought, like you, he grew. First half I was a wee bit frustrated with him because he wasn't coming inside all the time, but I thought in the second half he was absolutely brilliant, to be honest, and he done really well. And yeah, Cholak's goal, that's 3 and 3, should be 4 and 4.
4 and 4, yeah, no, definitely. Obviously Kent wasn't on the team sheet today. We don't know the exact reason for that. I hope there's nothing too much in it. We're doing this pod before we hear anything from the manager afterwards, so I'm sure somebody in the comments will tell us. Ali, your thoughts on Cholak today and the goal?
That's what he is, penalty box striker. Like I said to you, wanting in the road car, and I'd love to see his conversion rate of chances because it must be high, to be honest. But Matondo does really well, just chases a lost ball, to be honest. Wins it, Cholak turns swivel, bang, back in the net, and that's what you want from him. That's where he is, he's there, he's in the most important area, Cholak, all the time. He's always there, he's always falling up lost balls, but again, he's scored, and as Scotia says, 3 goals in 4 games, which should have been 4 and 4, and that's all you can ask for the big guy. He's putting the ball in the back of the net, and he's given Gio not a headache, but in terms of he's scoring goals, and you've got Alfie coming back, and at the moment, I don't think he can really drop Cholak at the moment. So for me, he probably starts Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll come on to that on Monday, for sure. But it's definitely an interesting conversation. The fact that Morelos is looking close. We did make changes. Morelos came on for Cholak, Arfield come on, Lawrence come on, Tillman, and who else went off? Tillman come off, yes. Lawrence come on, Arfield come on, King come on for Davies as well, and Kamara. Sorry, thank you very much, mate. I'd forgot about that. Kamara came on, and it was Matondo all again, mate, for the third goal, mate. Just down the left hand side, turned the defender kind of inside and out and cut it back to Scott Arfield. And Scott Arfield again, mate, in the right place at the right time to make it 3-0.
Yeah, I was saying to you as we were walking down the club deck stairs there that where Arfield was positioned in the box was very similar to our second against USG from where he was, and I thought Matondo done really well. Is this the one where Matondo probably could have got fouled in the penalty he was given?
Aye, probably.
And because I think at that point I was maybe going, oh, you need to go down.
He cool as you like, cuts it back.
But cuts it back. Arfield right where he needs to be, and yeah, this time he does put it in the back of the net. Good goal to make it 3.
It was my favourite goal, that one, to be fair. He shows composure, Matondo. Clever to get the head up, see where Scott Arfield is, and like you say, Scott Arfield's always at the right place. He's always making the runs, and he was there and slots it away lovely. I know we're going on about Matondo a wee bit here, but those 2 goals he set up, but the third goal in particular, I thought he done very well. He was clever just to get the head up, because a lot of boys wouldn't do that, would just lash it across, but he got his head up, seen Scott Arfield, and it was 3-0, and it was a great goal, that one.
He was actually unlucky as well with a shot on his own, I think, before the third goal to hit the bar. It was a peach of a shot, he was really unlucky with that. And then Rangers make it 4 to make it that everything that you really want in a home tie against St Johnstone. And I thought James Tavernier here deserves massive credit. The way he takes the ball down on the touchline on the right hand side, cuts inside, passes the ball to I think Arfield, and it eventually gets back to him, who he cuts it back across the goal when Lawrence is there to tuck it away. Quickly as well, I have to give credit to Ryan Jack for the pass through from Matondo for the third goal. I forgot about that. Ryan Jack did well for that one for sure. He'd kind of dropped deeper once Lundstrom went off. But yes, the fourth goal, Scotia, it just shined off a quite rather beautiful day at Ibrox, really.
Yeah, I was saying to Ali when we were watching it, you need this because Rangers have been guilty of stopping at 2-0 an awful lot, even at 3-0. Making it 4-0, that adds on to the goal difference and stuff, and come the end of the season that can be important. But no, great way to finish off the afternoon. Gives you 4. Ryan gets his correct prediction. I can't remember if he'd said Tillman or Cholak as first goal scorer, so I'll need to go back and listen to the pod from last night to double check, because it might be in with a prize.
It might be back. What prize you get him? What prize? What's happening here? Ali, it was just the perfect way to top off a good day at Ibrox.
Yeah, I thought Tav was very good on the right hand side, and the second, his touch was brilliant. I thought the way he brings the ball inside, great goal. And Lawrence again, I don't know if Scotia said he's similar to Scott Arfield. He's always there at the right time, Lawrence, and that's a goal for Lawrence as well. So your new boys have come in and got goals, but really, it was a perfect afternoon, to be honest. Great weather, and Rangers were out and did what Rangers should be doing every week. And I agree with Scotia. Sometimes we go 2-0 up and we just sort of stop playing to a point. I want us to go and do teams, because I think goal difference can be key, and we did it today and we scored 4. Possibly could have scored more. No, very impressive by Rangers.
Very impressive. I just thought the perfect day at Ibrox. It's exactly what you want to see. Scotia, your man of the match, quickly, mate.
Oh, this is difficult.
That is hard.
It would be Tillman if he had played the full 90, but he didn't, so going to give it to Tav for me.
Fair enough. Alistair?
Agree with Scotia, there's a lot of 7s and 8s there today. I'm going to give it Matondo for that second half display. Set 2 goals up, crack the bar. That's what I want to see from Matondo, and I get it, Rabbi Matondo.
obviously everybody knows I've probably moved my love from Ryan Jack to John Lundstrom now. I thought Lundstrom again was.
Jack was good though.
He was good, but I thought Lundstrom again, just seeing a Rangers player, yes, knowing this is his land, it's really good to see. I thought he was great. I thought Tillman was superb. I'm going to agree with Ali. I'm going to give it to Matondo because I think he deserves it. The best we've seen him so far, and he was really unlucky not to score, although he has set up. He's been involved in a couple of goals, so not really unlucky not to score, but yeah, I'll give it to Matondo. Perfect day at Ibrox, as good as you like. Time for us to enjoy a few ciders in the sun. We will be back on Monday. We'll bring a Club Deck Corner, or a kind of Club Deck Corner special if you like, as we preview the PSV game. But we couldn't ask for a better way to be set up to get into this game. So Ali, for today, thank you very much, mate.
No problem. Give me that every Saturday, Rangers, and I'll be happy for the rest of the season.
This Ali happy's a real thing. Scotia, thanks very much, mate.
Yeah, cheers, yeah. Onwards and upwards. Let's take this scoreline to PSV when they come.
That would be delightful, mate, delightful. So yes, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. Speak to you Monday. We are Club at 22, the Rangers podcast. Cheers, everybody.